And welcome back to the final segment of the first episode of the second season of Sex, Brains and Money. I'm your host, Nikki Thomas, and we just had two really great segments with Terri-Jean Bedford, who is a great friend of mine and one of my heroes because she's just so courageous in her fight going to the Supreme Court along with Valerie Scott and Amy Leibovich to overturn the laws surrounding sex work. And we talked a little bit about it in the last segment, and I'm just going to spend another moment talking about it now. The 12th of June is when the Supreme Court is going to hear the case, and it seems like interveners all over the country are lining up to try and have their voices heard. One of which is the representatives for the downtown east side sex workers of Vancouver. And they have actually been involved in a similar constitutional challenge in BC, which has been delayed by procedural attempts by the Crown to deny them standing, which is basically saying that even though they're sex workers who have been harmed by the laws, because none of them are working currently, they have no business challenging the laws, which is absolutely ridiculous. And fortunately, the Supreme Court of Canada agreed and granted them standing in a recent decision last May. And they have recently sought to be interveners in the case. And I think that this is a fantastic move on their part, and I really hope that the Supreme Court agrees to hear their voices as well. Because from one coast to the other, every single city, every single town, sex workers exist, and we are pushed to the margins in every place where we exist. No matter where it is in Canada, there are people who wish to harm us, there are people who wish to delegitimize us, and there are people who wish to tell us that our experiences don't matter. And we are standing up all around the country to make sure that our voices are heard, from one coast to the other. And bringing in the West Coast perspective from the downtown east side workers is absolutely critical, and I commend them for pushing their way to the Supreme Court to make sure that they are heard by the highest court in the land. So stay tuned, because we are going to be talking about this a lot more over the coming months, and both Terri-Jean and I will be in Ottawa to make sure that we can fill you in on what's going on with the constitutional challenge. So that's all that I have to say about the issue for today. What I want to do before I close out is talk about the next episode that we're going to be doing, which will be the end of April as part of Autism Awareness Month. And some of you might know that I have a younger brother who has a mild form of autism, and a friend of mine named Laura Kirby McIntosh has been a tireless advocate for the rights of people with autism. And we are planning to put together an event that helps to raise funds for some of the causes that she's been working towards, including a crisis center for people with autism, which is desperately needed in this province. So please check out the website, www.sexbrainsmoney.com, for more information on our plans for the next episode. And I'll be updating my Twitter feed at Miss Nikki Thomas anytime that we have something new to share. So in the meantime, I want to thank my producer, David Grossman, and my creative director, Lior Kananev, as well as Peter Bernard and Fitzgerald's Pub in the Beaches for hosting us today. I'm your host, Nikki Thomas. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you again soon.